Now, okay, so let's talk about the no-show cancellation reschedule rate. Um, just in general, sometimes you could have this is uh, less, it's around 50% show rate, I guess, a little over 50%. And so basically the idea in tying it down, you can go depending on what you're doing. Like I was coaching someone that sometimes when you've been in this long enough, so little things creep into your phone script that you weren't doing, or you weren't doing before, or you've stopped doing something that you were doing before. So you always got to like sometimes check yourself, record yourself every once in a while to listen to see if there's anything that changed, right? So the some of the classic tie downs are getting directions. So you're having them visualize, particularly if they're a visual person. I'll get into all that stuff later. But if you can tell by their conversation, get them to, it's like, can you show me how to get to your house? Now I know it's show me, but they're going to tell you how to do it. But for a visual person, you want to use show me. So anyway, and get directions. So like, is your house going to be, so I'm coming from, so give them a starting point. Well, I'm coming from I-75 exit. So do I take Towlersville Road? And I take Towlersville Road going west. Now, when I make a right turn, is there going to be any landmarks? Like, get detailed directions. So is your house going to be, what color is your house? Is your house number going to be on the garage, on the curb, on the mailbox? Is it going to be lit up so I can see the number? What kind of car is going to be parked outside? And what color is your car? See, when they start visualizing you coming to their home, or when they hear you, right, that you're coming out, okay, then they can see you coming up to their doorstep. They literally can visualize you coming to their doorstep, and then it just solidifies it in their mind. They know, in their gut that something's going to happen when you come over and that you're coming over. I mean, it's quick. It's a quick thing, but it's a thing you can't gloss over because you got to do it every time. You start kind of blowing that off, all of a sudden your no-show rate goes up, right? The other question for a tie down, now Mary's going to be there, right? Okay, just make sure the other spouse is there, or Joe's going to be there, right? So on. Or the other one, like if they're an old senior client, I say, is there anyone else that helps you make decisions like this? Do you have a child that lives close by? Why don't you have them come out and sit with us? May I tell you, I have 100% close rate when the child sits down with us. Okay, but again, you're asking detailed questions. You want to get off the phone, but you're tying that sucker down, right? Another form of tie down is the question, is there anything you can think of that might prevent us from meeting on Thursday between 7 and 8 o'clock? Anything could come up, doctor's appointments, anything you could think of. Your grandchild is having a sporting event, or, if their parents, your kids are playing soccer. Is there anything you can think of that could prevent us? Is your Bible study going to go long? I want them to think about that date and time. Some people think about the date and time. Oh, yeah, I'll be free. I want them to think about it. Is there anything that can come up? Okay. So I'm getting increasingly tied down-ish here. Okay, I'm tying it down more and more and more because you can go all the way to tying it down. The other one I do, I've done. Okay, another one I've done is, okay, awesome. Well, what time did we say? Okay, I'll be there Thursday night. What time did we say again? So you're quizzing them if they, the other one is, okay, can you get out some paper and a pen so you can take some information? So can you please write this down? My name's Alex. Okay, I'm going to be there Thursday night. What time did we say again? Between 7 and 8, I think. Yeah, okay, right. Between 7 and 8, write that down. All right. And I'll be coming up in a gray Lexus LS 450, a gray SUV. Okay, so write that down too. All right, so now they know what car's coming up to their house. Okay, so they're writing on a piece of paper. So if they're a kinesthetic person, writing it down, right? They get to see it. They hear you telling it to them. So whether they're a visual, auditory, or kinesthetic person, a feeler, it's all involved when writing down that thing on a piece of paper. You get that whole communication thing going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's another form of tie down, is having them take out a piece of paper, writing down, and then quizzing them on the time, right? And then here's like the ultimate tie down. The ultimate tie down, man. Hey, by the way, Joe, are you pretty good at keeping your appointments? I love that one. I learned that one from Stephen Davies, man. I learned that from Steve, actually Holly Davies. Because she got so sick and tired of Stephen getting no-showed. She amped up, because she's booking appointments for him, and she didn't want to mess around. She just, screw this. He's flying out to Oregon. He's going to do these leads that some joker up there bought a bunch of leads and didn't do anything with. And so he flew out there, and while he was flying on the plane, he only had maybe 1 or 2 appointments. Holly was back there furiously booking, so when he landed, he had some appointments to run, right? And she said, we need to make money. This is when he was not a millionaire. And she said, I am freaking going to tie these people down. So her tie down was, this is a Holly Davies tie down. Sir, are you pretty good at keeping your appointments? Well, yeah, I'm pretty good. Well, the reason I say that is Stephen is flying out to Oregon. Okay, so you don't use that, but you say, the reason why I say this is I'm driving out from Dayton. It's about an hour away, and I just want to make sure that that you're going to be there because, wouldn't you be mad if you set up an appointment with someone and they didn't show up? Wouldn't that make you upset? Wouldn't that kind of disappoint you? I turn it back on them, man. I always get them to feel what I would feel when I don't show up. Like, isn't that frustrating when someone promises they're going to be there and they don't show up? And they say, well, yeah, it is. Well, that's the reason why I asked you if you're pretty good at keeping your appointments. So we good for Thursday between 7 and 8? Man, that's the ultimate. So you use that when you are sick and tired of being sick and tired of being sick and tired of getting no-showed, of getting poor show rates. Like, seriously, those are all the tricks. Oh, here's another one. Here's another good one. So these are like modules that you can stick into your phone script if you're having trouble with people showing up. Hey, by the way, this is the, by the way, Joe Mary, make sure that you have your driver's license and your doctor's name and address and phone number, so we can put that on the application. Bam, man. You know, and they know there's no doubt that something's going to happen that night. Please have your driver's license, your doctor's name, address, and phone number ready for the application. Bam, man. That was a good one. I've always liked that one because, there's no down, you're trying to sell the appointment. You're not trying to scare them away, okay? But I'm telling you, you think you're pushing hard to tie down, and you think the line is like right here, when the line is actually over here. But you're only willing to go here, and then you get no-showed after reschedule, after cancellation. And the line is over here where you can push, where then your show rates are high. Like, you really ought to have 80% show rate, 90%. Some of our really good agents that tie down 90%. The other thing they do is they grade their appointments A, B, and C. A being a solid tied down appointment. The client just, you feel it. It's a feel thing. Okay, you can listen and hear kind of how they are committing to you. So when you see the results, okay, it's going to be good. And it's going to be good. So that's an A appointment. A B appointment is, it was tied down, but, it could have been better. But you feel pretty good about it. That's a B appointment. A C appointment is, man, that is a soft booking appointment. It's a soft appointment. You just know in your gut, like you've been in it long enough, you kind of know, oh, man, that just sucked. That didn't go well. Man, that's a C appointment. So why do you A, B, and C? Well, the C appointments, I would double book that slot. I would absolutely double book that slot. Okay, double book that slot on a C appointment. B, I might do an overlapping appointment on that one. Like that appointment might be at 7 o'clock. I might book another one at 7:30. And then I'd say, can I come half hour early, half hour late? I might overlap that appointment. I'm holding that down and carving out that time. Okay. Once you're in it long enough, you're going to know which ones are soft and which ones are, not so soft, which are hardcore right in there. Okay. So those are kind of tips on tie downs. Hopefully those will help you bring your tie down, because sometimes, man, you can control it. It's in how you come across the client. All right. Does that make sense? Anyone got any questions?
Alexander here again. One thing that I like using is tell people the color of your car, make of car that you're coming in, and give them your NAA number as a confirmation number.
Oh yeah, the confirmation number thing. Yeah. Can you write this down? Here's a confirmation number. It sounds more official. Okay. So anyway, absolutely. So, all right, man. Great job, Andrew. Appreciate you kicking butt. Keep it going, dude. Keep the mo going. All right.